Okay, listen. I owe you guys some videos. Welcome back to King Midas Collects with your boy Vaughn. Got called out a couple of times by Mr. Beauty. We discussed it in the last video where he wanted to see my top 5 comics in my collection. So I have an idea in mind of how I want to present it. It's kind of almost similar to how he did it. So we're going to get to that. I feel like I really got to dig through my PC and boxes upon boxes before I'm able to really showcase what we have. But there's another one, a challenge video that he sent out last week, I believe, that I really want to do. Unfortunately, we can't hit every single one of the books that he had. It is 125 comic book challenge, so to speak, that he had to see if we were true collectors or full of So we'll see. In the meantime, we'll do this video and then we're going to go back to back. Probably post that one maybe in 2 parts. It might have to be in 2 parts, but I'll be wearing the same thing, of course, as we post it, and I'll put it on YouTube on a later day this week. So let's show you guys in this video today some of the things that have come in the mail and something that we picked up over the flea market. Somebody who was getting rid of books, just trying to move inventory. They were in the dollar bins. I don't think any of these books, the majority of them, shouldn't have been in the dollar bins, so they were awesome finds. So let's show you guys something that came in today. These are from Artgerm's personal store. This is his Batman 134 Punchline variant, but these are the pure art foil variants to the Virgin Punchline that he did. These look 1,000 times better than those 1 in 25s. This is and there's COAs too. Certifies that this comic is an authentic product of Stanley Artgerm Lau and has been handled under the direction of Artgerm Collectibles. So there is their certificate of authenticity out of 3,000, so number 615 and number 616. So we got 2 of these bad boys and they are pretty. Man, they're beautiful. I might have to look and see if they have the other one still in stock, to be honest. All right, next up, check this out. I was so disappointed that I missed out on this. I fell asleep when these first went live, the Will Jack Power Girls. This is the trade dress variant. Of course, it's more of like a, I guess, a graduation photo where it's just like the head up. You want the full body one. That one is the fire one, but more to come with that. You guys will see in a week or two with this one. But I was still able to find just the trade dress, so we had to pick it up. I can't believe I napped. I was waiting. I set an alarm for it and I slept through the alarm. Terrible. Good book though. Next up, we got 1 in 25 for Mary Jane and Black Cat number 4. This is the Russell Dodderman variant here, where there's all these different iterations of Felicia Hardy, Black Cat. He's done this for a few other books. There's a Thor one that kind of spiked a little bit. I think the most expensive one is the Rogue one, because that one was an actual 1 in 50, and a lot of the other ones were actually cover Bs that you can still find. So I would highly suggest picking them up. They're all fun. They're pretty fun covers. And the last one that came with this one is another copy of this Lobos Spider-Gwen Shadow Clones number 1. 2 copies of this apparently. Nice to have another one. Lobos is gearing up. Lobos is really getting up there. One to watch for. Alright, here's some slabs that came in from somebody. We got these at a steal of a price. They're CBCS. I can never say CBCS. But this is a Domino number 1 in the 9.8. These will all be moved at the flea market because I know people will definitely want these. And these are cool. Gotta always support my boy Artgerm. We just showed off those pure art foil variants. And we got some Action Comics 1000 in the CBCS slabs 9.8 on that Supergirl Superman combo. And then again, the cover A version. There's an A, B, and C. We have the A and the B. So nice to have those. Beautiful slabs. All right, let's get into got this short box here of all these books that we got for $1. So started off. This just came out. It was in the I don't think it was supposed to be in the dollar bin, but you did what you can, and I just grab whatever I find. that catches your eye or is trending, so on and so forth. I think he did mention that it wasn't supposed to be in there, but he honored the price. So Mobile Suit Gundam Wing #1 by Tokyo Pop. Kind of cool to see that in here. I'm just a huge fan of Sabrina, so we picked up some Sabrina comics. Issue #5 of Teenage Witch. Chilling Adventures of Sabrina #9. Love these Robert Hack variants there. We have Chilling Adventures in Sorcery #1. We have a Horizon Zero Dawn. More Art Germ goodness there. I'm sure that will pick up in value with the years to come, just kind of like the Bloodborne books from Titan. It's like a little, maybe that's why this was in the dollar bin. Something on that. There we go. Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow issue #4. These will pick up, so you try to pick them up whenever you can. And then the David Mack, beautiful cardstock #3. Oh look, we got okay, here's another break because I didn't know how to I shouldn't have started with those $1 books. This was an order from Unknown Comics that I put in March of 2022, and they just sent it this past week. But what was nice about it is that they threw in a $40 foil Batman variant, and we're going to show you guys shortly what that is. So starting out, we have Something's Killing Children #21, little variant there. Spider-Man issue #76, Gleason. I love this Kiss cover here. Again, this is issue 76, so we should have gotten it a long time ago because we're already like, well, 23 issues into the new volume. Next up, back issue by here, a Virgin variant here for Fantastic Four #1, Adam Hughes goodness. This was originally a variant for Tony Stark Iron Man #7 or #8 randomly. But then they redid it again for the #1, the previous volume of Fantastic Four. Next up, an X-Men cover here. I believe it was issue 13, one of them, but Lucio Barrio, Virgin Goodness. Beautiful book there. We have the 1 in 25, Jen Bartel, Elektra, issue #100. Beautiful. And here's that foil that I was talking about. Oh, that looks beautiful right there. This is Batman 124, 125. Can't remember. Second print variant foil, listed at $40. You know, I think the FMV is a lot lower than that, but initially buying it from the store was $40 on release. So that's what it said in the on the receipt. Next up, these are from Carnivore Comics. Picked these up because I didn't know Parillo did some covers of Something Is Killing the Children. So these are out of 900, limited to 900. So there is that version, and then that's backwards. And then 48 out of 900 on another one, the red background Virgin cover there of Erica Slaughter. Beautiful book. Next up, these are fire. Gabriel Del Otto on some Street Fighter goodness, and there's a reason why we threw this into the order. So that M. Bison right there, Street Fighter #1 reprint from the Image series, 2004, I believe. And then boom, look at Akuma right here. Beautiful, beautiful book. Next up, we have, this is the Santa Fung out of 500. Virgin variant there. Ryokin and Akuma. And then this is the reason why we ordered these books, because these finally came out. Ariel Diaz on that Darkstalkers Felicia. Bam. Y'all like that. I know y'all like that. Y'all like that. We're not done yet with Felicia. Is that Lucio Barrio again? What? Again? What? Two of them? Say less. We ain't done. We ain't done. And to top it all off, look at that Carla Cohen. Husband and wife doing the set. Bam. Wow. Those are fire. Okay, let's continue with those dollar bin finds here. Show you guys what we got. I don't know who did the cover to this, but I didn't know this Deadman series existed. So Deadman Dark Mansion of Forbidden Love. I just thought that was a cool cover. How am I going to do this? How do I want to do this? Let's see. Let's just pull them all out. There's going to be a lot. We're just gonna run through them all. We're going to run through them all. Please don't slide. Please don't slide. Okay, what we got? What do we have here? There's a lot. Department of Truth, issue number 2. Boom. $1. $1. Iron Fist, Heart of the Dragon number 3, the Jeffrey Veregi variant. I thought that one looked cool. Always pick these up. Superman American Alien number 1. I think that book is super underrated. Very good read. Tomb Raider number 6, Joe Jusko for $1. Minimum Carnage Alpha. You always want to pick up Carnage books. These I used to have, and I gave them away. I gave them away to a Second and Charles because nobody cared about Carnage in 2012. Minimum Carnage Omega. And now these are like $15 to $20 books. At least that Omega is anyway. All right, next up, we have issue 1 of Civil War for $1. Yeah, why not 2 copies of Civil War number 1? These are pretty cool. These are Hasbro exclusive inserts for Transformers Generations. So, you know, me as a variant collector, I always pick up variant covers. Minicon Assault Team, Starscream. We got our boy Trail Cutter. And then the last one there, a Thunder Cracker. Good stuff. Good to see stuff like that. Next up is a foil copy of a Shattered Grid for Power Rangers. Kind of cool. $1? Why not? Number 1 of Kabuki from Icon. David Mack goodness. My shoulder's giving out. Han Solo issue number 4. This is a Stephanie Hans variant. Good old Gwenna vs. Carnage, number 2. Just a nice Spider-Man stuff always sells, so it's always good to pick up more copies of that, even for $1. DC Future State number 1, the Carrie Andrews Flash variant. Looking kind of crazy there. More Stephanie Hans goodness. Love some Stephanie Hans. Iron Fist number 4. That was the Jeff DeCall cover series there. Next up, we have a Diamond Dynamic Forces, right? Yeah. No, it's just Dynamite. It's just Dynamite. Certificate of Authenticity, Green Hornet number 1, the Kick-Ass Foil Edition. Limited 1,225 copies. I don't know what the significance of that is, but this is the green foil variant there. J. Scott Campbell cover. Some Adam Hughes goodness for $1. Yes, sir. 55 Catwoman. Thunderbolts issue 131, the character variant Crossbones cover. My arm gave out. This is a Scotty Young New X-Men issue 43, I believe, cover. A cover too. I've been looking for that Scotty. I believe this is also Scotty here on that 42. And then issue 41 as well. Just a magic cover, so it was good stuff there. And there's only one. Issue 31 of that run is like the only like minor key to look out for. Marvel Zombies Evil Evolution for $1. We have Quasar issue. Is it Quasar or Quasar? Issue 50, foil 90s goodness. Just some good old Zenescope love here for No Tomorrow. We have X-Men 194. Just trying to complete this X-Men run here, the 91 series. Issue 195. We're getting close. We have all of Legacy. I think we have every new X-Men book. There's these spatterings of books after New X-Men ended. And then with the OG series, we have all of those books as well. The Seven Wives Club, Hellboy, Adam Hughes, black and white Virgin cover there. Good book. Captain America issue 600, the A cover. I only have the Alex Ross cover, so cool to add that. We have 2 copies of Witches here for issue number 5 and issue number 6, I believe. Yep. Good Scott Snyder goodness there. A Darkened Wish, Dungeons and Dragons. I just thought this was a fire cover. Never seen that before. How's the movie? Did you guys go see the movie? In-Hyuk Lee on that Carnage Black, White, and Blood. Again, as I will repeat several more times, these were all $1. Mace Windu. This is a key being the origin of Mace Windu in that issue there. This is pretty cool. I love these books here. These black and white Top Cow classics for Aphrodite 9. It's a David Finch cover here. Black and white pencils by David Finch. Love seeing that. Bombshells #1. That's like a $20 book, according to Comic Book Realm. Been looking for this, so glad to see it. It says variant on the bag there, but Justice League of America 45 David Mack goodness. I actually have a lot of the other variants. That was one of the ones I was missing from his slew of variant covers there. Venom Space Knight #1. It's a fun book. New Avengers #1, bringing about that Infinity War. Flash 223 has got some writing on it, but fun to have some old Flash DC 20 centers. $1. Next up, Secret War 4/5. Love these covers. More Zenescope. Myths and Legends Black Knights, Fate of Legends. Just a good cover there. That book is like a $8 book too, I believe. Pretty pricey. Essentia issue number 14. These have that crazy coupon on the back where if you get issues 13 through... No, it was like 11 through 15 or something, and you cut out all the coupons, you send them in and they send you a Frank Miller and J. Scott Campbell variant covers. And I'm curious if anyone is actually going to cut out those coupons. It's wild. I couldn't, the most recent issue I think that came out, even my comic shop didn't order any, so I couldn't find it anywhere. Just got to buy it off of eBay. Man, to find some Janie Frizen Red Sonja in a dollar bin, that was a win right off the bat with that one. Everything else was just a bonus. Look at this. Wasn't this in the news? Spider-Boy #1 in the dollar bin. We'll take that. We'll take that. Y'all talking about a book? We'll take that. And not only that, they also had Spider-Boy Team Up in there as well. What a find. What a find. This is a cool little Dynamite book, Chastity. I think this cover, licking a sword after battle is always kind of gets the blood pumping, right? Black Knight #1, 2017 there. Star-Lord #1. I don't know if anyone actually liked that series. It went a lot longer than I thought it ever would go. Batman Turtles from Volume 1, final issue there, issue 6. Again, these aren't dollar books. Star Wars Tales of the Jedi, Golden Age of the Sith. Issue number 5, I believe, there on that one. A lot of these books aren't even $5. You got $5 stickers on a lot of these because he's clearing inventory. These aren't $5 books. Captain Marvel #1. One of the worst covers for Carol Danvers there. Fallen Angels #2. I just love some Ashley Witter. So a good cover there. Superman 123. Good one there because Jonathan Kent's supposed to be wearing that costume, right? Am I mistaken in that? Dark Knight's Death Metal #4. This is a 1 in 25 variant that was in the dollar bin. I'll take that all day. I'll take that all day. There's another variant that was in there. Some Lucio Parillo. Good. Is it Lucio? I think the LP down there is Lucio. I don't think it's Gabriel. I sometimes get him and Gabriel Del Auto confused. But Dark Knights of Steel issue #1. Star Wars: The High Republic #3. #2, Eye of the Storm. I think that is the first appearance of a character there. Good book. More Star Wars goodness. Vader Dark Visions #1. Are we almost done. Wow, we still got a little bit of a stack. Star Wars 38. Love these fried pie covers, so we'll pick those up every single time I find them. What is that? What were the fried pie covers? What was that? Was that like a retailer or something? Kind of like Hastings? Was that like a grocery store? Death of Wolverine, issue number 4, the variant. This is just like a B or C cover variant. Just a Greg Land cover there. Nothing special. Doesn't have a incentive price to it. More Archer again on that Birds of Prey 0, new 52. We have Resonant number 1. This one's pretty cool because this is a homage to Why the Last Man number 1. And I was looking at Resonant was one of those books that I missed from Boom when I was out of comics, and apparently issue number 1 is worth some money. So Mighty Morphin number 7. Just wanted to pick up a blank for $1 because you never know when you need those, handy for conventions. Then we have The Quest issue number 1, more Zenescope stuff, followed by Realm Knights on the back, part 2. And well, I just realized 2 books for $1 on that one. Look at this, check it out. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 26. This is the Origin of Venom. That book is climbing in price. Got a few more left. We have Powerpuff Girls Super Smash Up number 3. The subscription variant cover there. Pretty cool to add. Love my pop culture stuff. More Artgerm. Look at Artgerm doing his thing. Issue number 1 of Catwoman. Currently still going. Last 2 books here. Batman Lost number 1. Dark Knights. And finishing off with some Gotham City Sirens issue number 3. Always want to pick up some Gotham City Sirens. I do not know why my shoulder is being thrown out right now. I put it to work showing off a lot of books, but we're about to film another video showing you guys what a real collector looks like. We got to put a twist into it because again, I just don't have the time to find each one of the books. I'm not going to tell you the number that I had out of the 125 on Beauty Comics list. So be on the lookout for that. We'll post it in the next few days. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. Let me know if there was a favorite book that you saw, because those were some fire books in that dollar bin buy, and not to mention some of those high-end variants, man. Those Felicia covers, beautiful. And those pure art foil virgins from Archer Collectible Store, they look 1,000 times better than the 1 in 25s that have been releasing. So thanks again for tuning in. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Bag and board 'em.